Hello everyone, my name is Sophie. I'm a third-year biomedical science student. I'm also a mentor with the SAM program, and I'm on the women's hockey team. And today I'll be talking about dealing with injuries. So that's probably a pretty familiar concept to us athletes out there. You've probably dealt with some kind of injury at some point in your athletic career. And although we talk about the physical process of dealing with injuries quite often with physio, chiro, and athletic therapy, rarely do we talk about the psychological burden that's also placed on us athletes during this time. So to give a little bit of context, this was me about 3 months ago. I dealt with my third concussion, and I was out for about 8 to 9 weeks. And it was a very hard time for me and caused me to reflect a lot on myself. However, it was also very much a learning period for me, and I also was able to appreciate a lot of the adversity that it places on us athletes. So when we're told that we're going to go through some kind of recovery process, especially a long one, we'll probably deal with several emotions. Probably be pretty angry and frustrated and a little bit nervous and sad as well. Probably wonder the why me question or why now, but let's face it, when is there ever a convenient time to have an injury? We might not know how long the injury will last or what that means for our role on the team. We might not know if our place in the lineup is at risk and how you can even support your team if you can't be training and practicing with them every day. So I like to think of it that the first thing of dealing with your mental aspect of controlling injuries is to accept responsibility of the outcome, or at least the controllable aspects. My coach always likes to say control your controllables. There's lots about injuries that you can't control. You might not know how long it'll be or what this means when you come back, but there are some aspects that you can control. For example, ask your doctor what limits you can push, which is often something that we don't really listen to as athletes, we don't really listen to as much. But you can't just rush the process and try to get back to full fitness as quickly as possible. It's important to listen to your body and to allow it to rest. Ultimately, you also can't give up on other aspects of training, such as good nutrition, sleep, and rest, which are coincidentally all aspects that help with faster recovery. So here I thought of a little triangle with our thoughts and beliefs, our emotions, and actions that lead to results. So if you think of the injury as an injustice and why me, then you're probably going to get pretty frustrated, and it's going to lead you to take the wrong actions and probably actions that are too fast for your body when it's not ready to come back, and it's going to lead to negative results. Instead, turn your pessimism into some optimism, and that might mean finding a silver lining for now. So for me, there were still some games left in the season that I could get back for, so I really held on to that. It might be a time that you can reflect on your contribution as a teammate, so not just the skill set that you bring on the ice or the pitch or the field, but what you are like on the side. Ultimately, a healthier mindset will lead to a better outcome and a faster recovery. And you can always use your support system. So for me, it's my teammates, it always has been, but the Student Support Network is an amazing program on campus that is open for judgment-free conversation. And finally, take it slow, which is one of the hardest things to tell an athlete to do because it goes against everything that's been instilled as athletes. We're told to push through pain and that pain is just temporary and it's sacrifice and it's required to win. But ultimately, you do have to listen to yourself and your body if you want the best outcome. So in the meantime, be a great teammate, reflect on where you are and where you want to be. I know you can probably agree that when you come back from a longer injury, you often have such a great game because you've refound that passion within yourself and you've found your why of why you're here and why you provide so much commitment to this sport. Just take it day by day and action by action and try not to compare yourself to others just because they're somewhere else than you are currently. And who knows what great things will come when you return.